Question 358. Why does the Old Testament forbid images of God? And why do we Christians no longer keep that commandment?
In order to protect the mystery of God and to set the people of Israel apart from the idolatrous practices of the pagans, the first commandment said, "You shall not make for yourself a graven image." Exodus chapter 20, verse 4. However, since God himself acquired a human face in Jesus Christ, the prohibition against images was repealed in Christianity. In the Eastern Church, icons are even regarded as sacred. In Judaism and Islam, the patriarchs of Israel knew God surpasses everything, transcendence, and is much greater than anything in the world, and this belief continues to this day. Because of that, no image of God is or ever was allowed. In Christianity, we also believe that God surpasses everything, but in light of Christ's life on earth, the prohibition against images became less severe from the 4th century on and was abolished at the Second Council of Nicaea, 787 AD. By his incarnation, God is no longer absolutely unimaginable. After Jesus, we can picture what he is like. He who has seen me has seen the Father. John 14:9.
Question 359. Why does God want us to hallow his name, that is, keep it holy?
To tell someone your name is a sign of trust. Since God has told us his name, he makes himself recognizable and grants us access to him through this name. God is absolute truth. Someone who calls truth himself by his name, but uses it to testify to a lie, sins seriously. One must not pronounce the name of God irreverently, for we know him only because he has entrusted himself to us and shared his name with us. The holy name, after all, is the key for our connection to the heart of the Almighty. Therefore, it is a terrible offense to blaspheme God, to curse using God's name, or to make false promises in his name. Examples of this include saying God is cruel when he's not, saying the common oath of OMG, and lying when you've sworn to say the truth under God. For example, being under oath in the courtroom. The second commandment is therefore also a commandment that protects holiness in general. Places, things, names, and people who have been touched by God are holy. Sensitivity to what is holy is called reverence.
Question 360. What is the meaning of the sign of the cross?
Through the sign of the cross, we place ourselves under the protection of the triune God. At the beginning of the day, at the beginning of a prayer, but also at the beginning of important undertakings. A Christian should make the sign of the cross over himself and thus start his business in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. It shows that we believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and that we believe we are saved by the cross. We are surrounded on all sides by the triune God, as shown in the Psalms. When we call upon Him by name, it sanctifies the things we set out to do. Moreover, making the sign of the cross obtains blessings for us and strengthens us in difficulties and temptations. Often you will see priests making the sign of the cross against evil in movies about exorcisms. Now you know why the sign of the cross is so powerful.
Question 361. What does it mean for a Christian to be baptized with a particular name?
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, the person is baptized with a name. The name and the face are ultimately what makes a person unique, even in God's sight. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. Isaiah chapter 43, verse 1. Christians treat the name of a person reverently because the name is profoundly connected with that person's identity and dignity. From time immemorial, Christians have selected names for their children from the list of the saints. They do so in the belief that the patron saint is an example for them and will intercede with God for them in a special way. For example, my parents picked my first and middle names for a reason. My first name is Katie, which means purity. And my middle name is Elizabeth, named after Saint Elizabeth, Mary's cousin, in the Visitation. Hi, I'm Katie Locus. This is my sign name. I'm from the Archdiocese of Kansas City in Kansas. Thank you so much for watching our video this week. Hope to see you again next week. Bye!